G'day guys, what's cracking? 2Aussie here again. Tonight I'm going to make some stir fry with beef. We got a honey, sesame and garlic, just a canned ton, and a bit of frozen stir fried veggies, and some beef strips. So let the show begin. And we got some rice here. Cook some rice up in the microwave. Might have to fix that camera up a bit. Not in a very good spot. Caesar Freedom, how you going, mate? Just doing a little stir fry here, nothing fancy, just a bit of mucking around. Got the bird's eye stir fry. What's that got in it? I can't remember now. It's got carrots, green beans, broccoli, baby corn and bamboo shoots. I'll do a little beef stir fry with the canton. Get this party started. Oh, you're off the soup now? That's good. 7 days are up, are they? Stir fry's good. I haven't had one for a while, so I thought I'd have something different. Christy, what's cracking? How are you, mate? I don't know if you can see in the background, I've got a guitar here. Chris, I bought it on Saturday, a bass guitar. And when I did a live on Saturday, even though I haven't played for years, I haven't really played the bass that much. I used to play 6-string. But I might give it a bit of a go later on. I had a bit of a go last Saturday, but I haven't practiced much, so it's been a while. You know, I forgot to bloody pull that, what's it called, smoke detector off again, because it always goes off when I bloody cook. I might have to go and grab that and take it off. So anyway, a bit of a beef stir fry, nothing too fancy, as usual. Might need a bit more butter than that. This thing's been sticking a bit lately. I'll chop a bit off. There we go. That's the jimmy. So I'm not expecting too many people to come in at the moment, because usually if I go around this time it's not a great deal of people, but just finished work, it's the only chance I've had to do it, so I thought why not go live, and then you never know, maybe later on I'll play a bit of guitar for you. Oh, tell you dude, drums, I tried once, it's very hard. You must be very patient to try and do that. I tried once. I used to play guitar a bit years ago, and I never went too much. Like I wasn't too bad at it, but I never really kept playing, so, but I just thought, I see a lot of bass guitars around, a cheap one, so I thought I'll get a bass. And maybe we can incorporate it into the channel a bit, especially when we go live. You never know. I just better make sure I practice a bit because it's hard to find time. But I got a little bass amp with it too, so that was good. For 200 bucks. So. I'll turn it up a little bit. Pump it up a bit. It's taken forever. I grabbed some sesame seeds the other day. I never had any, so I thought, even though says sesame, I'm going to, if I remember, put a few on top. Last time I said I was going to do that, I forgot. We'll see. Yep, patience and time. The time is the problem, especially trying to do YouTube. And then having to work and all the rest of it. But I had a little bit of a practice today. Whether I remember what I did today, that's like if I can remember what I did in the practice, that's another thing. But I wasn't going too bad, I suppose. So I'm probably going to make a big amount here, but I probably won't eat it all. There's quite a bit of rice there. There's enough here for 2 meals, but I'll just eat it tomorrow before I go to work, the rest of it. Sure, I'm not going to eat all this. So, Chris, what sort of stuff do you listen to, like music-wise? I listen to a lot of, actually what I was playing today was Kiss, like trying to play Kiss, old Kiss stuff, and a bit of Black Sabbath, Metallica, not easy though, some of it. I just whack all that in so it'll cook up. Gee, that's a lot. Anyway, could be right. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's frozen, so it's banging around everywhere. It's going to take a little while, this stuff. I have a feeling this gas bottle might be almost finished, but I've got a spare one next to me if I need it. G'day, awesome Epic Adventures. Yeah, I haven't really tried this before. I thought I'd do something a bit different. I know Canton's been around forever, but I've never tried it. I didn't want to do anything too fancy, just a bit of a muck around meal. But it should taste good anyway. Got a bit of rice here in the rice cooker, or the microwave rice cooker. So that's all done, ready to go. It's not really doing much. I think this gas bottle's on the way out. I might have to use the other one soon. I think that gas bottle's had it. Anyway, we'll let it, it's still burning, so we'll keep it going. I'm sure I'll get time after this. I'll be up for a few more hours after this is over, but it must be nice to have some. You probably went flat out on that stir fry because of all that soup. I don't know how you could eat soup for 7 days, man. That's oh, you must like soup. G'day, Jack. I was just saying, I know I didn't want to message you too much because we didn't want to look like we're messaging back and forward too much, but I actually bought this on Saturday. It's only a cheapie. It only cost me 200 bucks for this and a small amp, but I used to play a bit of 6-string, and I had a bass once upon a time, just a cheapie like this, but I think I gave it to someone. I never used to play it much. I'm thinking about giving it a bit of a go later. Yeah, honey chicken. Actually, I bought, these were on special, 2 for $6, and I didn't realise that one actually said the teriyaki I was going to do, and it actually said teriyaki chicken, so I thought I'll keep the other one for a chicken sometime. So I've had some beef strips. Beef strips already defrosted, so I wanted to do them first. So kind of going with the beef tonight. I'm sure this will go with anything. Beef, pork, chicken. I have a feeling I have to get another gas bottle. This is not going good. I'll just let it simmer away anyway. Oh, I got it on Facebook Marketplace, which I don't usually look at. I'm usually looking at Gumtree if I look at stuff. Since I've been doing YouTube, I haven't really had much time for anything like different. So I used to be going on Gumtree a lot looking at stuff, and Facebook Marketplace, I couldn't believe it. They come up all the time. Nah, not right now. I'm not playing now. Yeah, well, I think this it actually hasn't got much gas in it, but I've got a spare one next to me in case. But that one hasn't got much gas either, but I got two more spares if I need to run over and grab them. I'm just trying to use them up so I use all the gas in them. So what? Yeah, you were playing when I looked at your channel, Gary Moore. I was just saying, probably before you just came in, I like a lot of Judas Priest, Black Sabbath, um, all sorts of old heavy metal stuff, 80s stuff especially. Kiss. Kiss aren't too bad. Yeah, this one, this had it. I've got to get rid of this thing. It's not working. It's full blast, but it's sort of going about half, so we're going to replace this one, that's for sure. I remember the first time I used this, I had no idea what I was doing. Mate, I shouldn't have said anything yet because maybe I'm going to look like I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. There's a little bit in there, but it doesn't sound too good. No, this one. This one sounds the same. Just give me a second, guys. I'll go grab a better one. There, we're back. There we go. That looks good. No, I actually got some Castle Rock at Liquorland just before I finished work. Scotch and Coke, or whiskey, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that's going good. That's better than it was. I think from now on, if there's a little bit left in these little cylinders, I'll just chuck them out. I did that last time. I should have known better. I tell you, when I was younger, I used to listen to Iron Maiden a lot, and I had that album Peace of Mind, their first one, Run to the Hills. Oh, sorry, Number of the Beast. I used to love Iron Maiden. I still like them, but I'm not that into them. But Judas Priest, I practically, when it used to be on, when we used to have cassettes in the old days, I think I had just about every one of their albums before the CD started. But now with Spotify, you can get anything. I love Judas Priest. They're the best. I didn't discover them like too early in my youth, but when I did discover them, I went crazy listening to them. Yeah, I saw that they were here recently. Just because I live a fair way away from Sydney, so I don't tend to go down to Sydney much, but I would have loved to have seen them. And actually, some years ago, they were here again. I know that, but I never got to see them. But I'm just happy to listen to them. I don't really need to go and see them. Happy cooking. I'm happy so far. It's working out so far. Thanks for that. Peter, what's happening? I'm doing some stir fry here. My frozen veggies don't seem to want to cook. That's alright. Maybe I should grab a lid and chuck it on top. Steam them a bit. Anyway, it'll work out. About to retire? Oh, you mean go to bed? You don't mean retire from work? Yeah, I'm a bit late tonight, but due to work. But I just thought, why not get on here and cook something? If no one turns up, so what? I'll play my guitar for a while. But you guys are here, so that's good. I was debating which one of these to get because there's 3 of these different ones. Maybe when I do the chicken, I'll do a different one. I think this one had bamboo shoots in it. The other one had water chestnuts. I think I'd rather bamboo shoots. I'm not that into water chestnuts. Well, Peter, I'll try and do something on Friday afternoon and probably Saturday night like I did last week, but it's a bit hard during the week. Like I have Friday, Saturday off, but if I can, I'll do that Friday, Saturday thing again. But during the week, if I have to go a bit later, I just have to do it. I can't help it. By the time I come home, get everything ready, put my good old Aussie flag up, takes forever. Okay, this is starting to happen now. It's good. I'm starving. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, chestnuts. But I mean water chestnuts in the stir fry. I'm not that keen about that texture. Oh, I'm not in a hurry. What I was just saying when I started was I've got a heap of rice here and I'll eat half of that and have the other half tomorrow. Save me cooking anything too. Having this big pan, I can do things like this. So that's what I did last time I cooked something on a live. I ate half of it, kept the other half for the next day, and then that way I didn't have to cook the next day before I went to work. So that was good. That's what I'll just do with this. It's actually going good now that I put the new cylinder in it. I should try not to scab out the cylinders next time. It seems like when they're really empty, they don't really do much. When they're getting empty. Anyway, this is going along all right. Bit of broccoli in there. Be nice to have some broccoli for a change. You guys know the amount of different stuff I eat, and none of it usually looks like this. It's usually not that good for you. Also, what I liked about this stir fry was there's a bit of baby corn in it, like that. So they're only little bits, but that's good. I want to eat that. That's good. No, it's going alright. It's pretty spread out because it's pretty big. So anyway, that's coming along nicely. Got it. I was thinking if you know the old saying about, or you've seen the old ad, and it says Mama's making Canton. I was thinking about putting Papa's making Canton in the title, but I thought, nah, I better not. Some people might not know what I'm talking about. Also, I thought about cutting up an onion and putting in that, but I just couldn't be bothered. It should have plenty of taste, so it should be good. Dude. Well, if nothing else, it's very colourful, so it should be nice. Yeah, I think it'll taste good. Haven't had beef strips like this for a while. Usually I'm into chicken a lot of the times when I cook. Seafood. I was thinking about doing a garlic prawns with rice, but I'll just do that another time. Plenty of things to do. feel like chicken tonight. Well, I feel like Mama's making canton. Actually, I usually do that, especially I buy a lot of times honey mustard from Aldi. But that one actually came out alright. There's not much left in there. I actually do put a bit of water and shake it up and do that. But we'll leave it like that. It'll be alright. Oh, actually, saying that, alright, I will do it. I'll put a little bit. I always find, like, I buy a honey mustard one from Aldi, and half of that stuff just stays in the jar, and I actually do this, but this one looked like most of it was coming out. But yeah, it won't hurt to put the rest in, because it probably will thicken up, like you said. Especially when I'm making 2 meals out of it. So while we're waiting for that, it's almost done. But I don't mind as long as the what are they called? As long as the vegetables are reasonably done. I don't mind if they're a bit crunchy because that's really good for you. But the meat is cooked anyway. That's the main thing. Yeah, I don't bother too much with recycling anymore either. They're too bloody fussy what they want you to do with it. I'm surprised that's still hot. I put that on for 5 minutes before I started the live. It seems like it's warm enough. I might well turn that off now. Yep, got some rice. My microwave rice cooker. You put some rice in there, put some water, shove it in the microwave, and it cooks along. Which I did earlier before I started the live. Actually comes out pretty good for microwave rice. Might use this. Get rid of that one. Well, the instructions they give you, you have a cup that comes with it, and it's actually like I think a 200ml cup size, like an average size. You put 1.5 cups of rice and 3 cups of water, and then put it on. Well, I put it on for 22 minutes. I find that's pretty good. So it seems to come out pretty good. But it depends. I mean, if you want to adjust that, make it 1 cup and then put 2 cups of water. Depends how much rice you want. But I find 1.5 cups, because what I put on there, that's about half of what was in there with 1.5 cups of rice and 3 cups of water to cook it. So it's a great thing. I actually bought 2 of them because sometimes I might make a fried rice and keep some left over, and then I might want rice for something else. Sometimes I got 2 going at once, not for a video, but for dinner or something. It's a great idea. So, how's that look? Some broccoli. So like I said, that's That's more than enough there, and I'm pretty hungry at the moment because I've been at work, so the other half I will eat tomorrow. And that's it, guys, our little Canton stir fry. Looks delicious. I can't wait to eat it. I'll tell you what, if it nearly makes me puke, I won't tell you because I can just say, oh, it tastes so delicious. I don't want to look like I'm a bad cook. Yeah, it could be. Actually, I'll try a bit on its own. Let's find out. It's average. It's very thin, so at least it's not thick pieces to try and chew. The Canton sauce is not bad. G'day Gridlock, how you going? What's cracking? Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, I actually haven't tried it yet, but the sauce tastes pretty good. I've only tasted a bit of meat. I'm going good. Liam's actually taken off to his mum's for a few days, so he's not even in the background playing Siege. So he's not here at the moment. GG, Peter. Catch you later. I know what GG means too. That's what happens when you've got an 18-year-old son. Good game. So, I better eat the food, eh? I'll just put this back a bit. You're on Siege right now. Liam might not be on it much at the moment, and when he's at his mum's, I don't think she's got very good Wi-Fi. That's why he wants to stay with me a lot. Well, it's not too bad. I was just saying before, the one I bought for this, I had a teriyaki one as well, and I didn't realise it said teriyaki chicken, but they were on special 2 for $6, so I thought, oh, why not get 2? Even if I didn't do it on a video, I could just have it for dinner one night. But you know what? I might do the chicken teriyaki one next. Enough sauce, yeah, but it's not too bad. It's pretty good. Tom yum soup with dumplings, that sounds good. I'd like to try that. I don't think I've ever tried that before. You know, it's funny, Liam, talking about that. I said to Liam one time, that's what she said, and he goes, how'd you know that? Where'd you hear that from? It's like, dude, it's been around forever. He thought that his generation made it up. Greetings from Bangkok. Nice to have you here. Thank you. So last week. That's neat. I'll have to use that one. So last week. And I've got to tell you, I wasn't expecting too much from Canton. And actually, the ones I looked at, they all said honey this, honey that. Everything had honey in it. So I guess that's why it tastes so sweet. It's not too bad. Man, 4 hours. Were you playing guitar for 4 hours? Hi, wonderful life. How are you? I'm on my own because I have a girlfriend, but we don't live together. And my son, he's with me sometimes, but he's gone to see his mum. And I've just finished work, even though it's very late here. I work late hours, and I'm very hungry. I haven't eaten since I went to work, so I'll be up before till 4 o'clock anyway. What's the time now? About only about 1, so I've still got 3 hours. I won't be eating the rest of that tonight. I'll be eating that tomorrow. Guys, check out Jack's guitar channel. He's brilliant guitar player. I found him I discovered him yesterday, and we subscribed to each other. Check him out, guys. See you later, Seeds. And check out Jack's guitar channel too. He's got a great channel if you can. He actually can play guitar, not like me. But I might just practice on the lives and then I'll get much better. G'day, High Country. I've just made a little Canton stir fry. You probably have Canton sauces in New Zealand. I was going to call it Papa's making Canton, if you remember um, the old ad when they used to say Mama's making Canton, but I thought I better not. Some people might not know what I'm talking about. Dude, if I say he's good, you know he's good. No, he is good. He was playing some Gary Moore stuff. I don't know how much you know of Gary Moore and stuff. Like very similar to stuff I listen to. Great guitar playing. Check him out. And he's an Aussie, so that's a good enough reason. Yeah, High Country, I'll try and go do what I've been doing lately. Try and do Friday afternoon, Saturday night. I'm sure we'll catch up again. I know it's hard when you're at work to do these things. I try not to look at my phone sometimes, or now. I used to do it all the time when I was at work looking at YouTube. Whoa, 40 plus years. Wow. I could have been by now too, but I just never played. I've got a electric guitar. I had dreams and aspirations, but they never worked out. Actually, I think there might have been enough here for 3 meals. I'm getting full already. You know, this is the second time. I bought these bloody sesame seeds because I saw someone else did honey chicken or something and they had sesame seeds on it, and I thought, I haven't had sesame seeds for ages. I've never really bought them like this. This is the second video or live in a row where I forgot to put them on. I haven't even used them yet. So here we go. Have a little sesames. I should have had them on there when I showed you the finished dish, but here we go. I should have actually been eating with chopsticks too, but I'll do that next time. You can watch dumbass Aussie eating with chopsticks. No, that's not salt. Sesame seeds. I forgot to put them on last time I did a live too. I bought them specially to put on the meal. Check it out. I don't know if you can see it. Sesame seeds. This is supposed to be a sesame sauce, so I thought I'd add some sesame seeds to it. I don't eat much salt, purposely. I don't like salt that much. It's not good for you to have too much. I've got to say, the sesame seeds don't make it taste any different. They're just like for show. Yeah, I probably do. Probably do need to toast them, but I like the way they look on food. They look cool. Now, I better be very careful with this, because I don't want that all over me. Get that out of the way. What your profession was. Well, I'm going to say professional guitar player. A chef. Yeah, I've never been a chef. I like cooking, even though this is nothing fancy, but doing this sort of thing I like. I'd rather, I know, even though I do a lot of Maccas and stuff like that and KFC, a lot of that mostly is for a video because, you know, just to make it a little bit different, but I like to cook, you know, my own food too. I'm not chef standard, but you never know. You just might see my comment. Oh, I'm sure. Sometimes I might like the title tonight. It looks a bit fancy, but most people who know my cooking and know what I'm doing, they know they're not going to see anything over the top, especially with a little gas burner. It's fun though, it's good fun, entertaining. I mean, this is supposed to be a food channel, so I just feel like I don't want to sit here going live and doing nothing. When it's a food channel, I want to cook something. Doesn't matter what it is, even if it fails, it's about cooking. Yep, it's good fun. No, no, it's alright. And I have had, even though you're new here, and we haven't sort of looked at each other's channels much. I've had a couple of times, being a chef, you'd know, I've actually tried to make a few things I've never made before, like this, something like this. Of course, that's not hard. Anyone could put, you know, a bit of beef, a bit of cook rice in a rice cooker. I can't go wrong there. But I tried making a, what was it called? Egg foo young, and it was something I wanted to try for ages since I saw a video of it. And it wasn't probably the best egg foo young in the world, but I actually quite liked it. And there was something else I did not long ago. But then other times I'm going to do just keep it simple. It's fun, just, and sometimes it is good to just have a bit of a go even if it fails, you know. And then the other thing too is trying to do a bit of cooking, and like especially on here, doing a few things that are out of your comfort zone. Sometimes you find something that if it works, you can make it later on. Shadow of intent. What's shadow of intent? Man, you come up with some good ones, Bob. I'll tell you, Bob Blanton. Check out Jack's guitar channel. He's the one that can play. Me, I'm just mucking around. My cooking's mucking around, even if it works or not. Playing's probably gonna be mucking around. It's all just having a bit of a muck around. But this guy, Jack, he can play. Check him out. What was I looking for here? Oh, yeah, there it is. Getting a bit full now, but I've always found eating rice, it doesn't fill you up too much. Even if you feel a bit full, you still can keep going. So Max, dude, I'm gonna learn how to play some 40-ounce bells. Like I said, not too bad. I mean, I make stuff like this every now and then, so it tastes alright. You don't have to thank me, Jack. I appreciate your guitar playing because I am someone who used to play a lot. The reason why I listen to heavy metal and stuff like that because that guitar sound really gets me. Don't worry, Caligula. I'll be eating it all. It's not too bad. I'm not too full. I thought I was full, but it's not too bad. Kentucky burgers, which is pretty average. But I made my own coleslaw, which I've never done before. See, that's what I was saying. Sometimes you got to do a little bit of experimenting. And I've said in the past, I'm not a fan of coleslaw. Making it up myself, just sort of made up my own little recipe from something I saw. Actually tasted pretty good, the sauce, but the burger wasn't that great. It was okay. I tell you, for me, I actually quite like Hungry Jack's. I like the Whoppers and anything like that. They taste like I like that combination of sauce that they put on it. McDonald's I like, but and the thing is that's why I don't do that much Hungry Jack's because it's not that close to me. I go out a bit further and do shopping and all that sort of. Or if I want to go shopping further out, there's nothing much around my area, and they got everything: KFC, Domino's, even Red Rooster, Pizza Hut. But the one thing that's missing is Hungry Jack's. So then to go to Hungry Jack's, I've got to go even further. Apple martini. I've never tried that before. I wanted to go with Liam out to KFC the other day, but it was raining and I just thought, oh, stuff it, I don't want to go out in the rain. Plus we got up a bit late and I had to do other things, so I might get there again soon, KFC. So guys, might be time. You probably said I was going to say, remember you can never be too Aussie then. It might be time to give you a laugh. No, I didn't know that. It used to be Wendy's. Like I said, well actually not far from me, about 10 kilometres the other way, there's a picture theatre called The Edge at Katoomba, and even though I just said there's no, a bit cramped in here, better be careful. Even though I said there's no Hungry Jack's, there used to be one in there, but it must have went very well, and they got rid of it. So I used to go there a bit. Why is that not working? There we go. Ah, stuffed up already. I don't practice much. Do what every day? What do I do every day? Now, what was the other one? I was practicing this afternoon, then I've gone to work, and now I can't remember anything. Your ears? Is it too loud, dude? I can turn it down. I can't remember anything now. I got stage fright, that's why. What was that other thing? Oh, yeah. That's wrong. Thanks, Windy City Frenzy. What happened to your live thing? I looked at it the other day and it was gone. Did it not work out? So like I said, I've only had this a couple of days. I haven't played for years, especially bass. I used to play a bit of electric guitar, but 6-string. But I'm practicing, and I might even just practice at the end of videos, and then I'll get a bit of practice in, or the end of lives. What other one I was doing today? I have to think now. I sort of had a feeling I shouldn't have picked this up tonight. I just, nothing was in my head. It's one of those days. Well, Caligula, I actually have I have a nice girlfriend that I'm quite happy with, so I don't need any nice young girls. I tell you, where I work, there's young girls there all the time, old, young, in between. You name it, they're there, but I've got my girlfriend, so I'm fine, okay, thank you. Yeah, it's not too bad for like, it's a Vox amp. I won't show you because it's about that big, you know, it's not bad. I got it for $200 for the guitar and the amp. It's only a cheapie, the guitar, but it's alright. Oh, Zombie, do you want me to play it louder? I better not, because the way I'm going, it's not going good. What was that song I made off today? See you later, Caligula. 40-ounce bounce theme song. I'll have to find out what it is. zombie. Catch you next time. A bit late tonight, so I'll try and go earlier when I can, but sometimes it's just going to have to be at this time of night. But guys, I've got to tell you, I've got nothing tonight. I'm going to have to practice a bit more, but I might leave that for tonight. I really got to practice more. I've hardly done anything so far. I only picked this up a couple of days ago. I knew I'd have trouble finding time to play it, but there's too many other things to do in life. But I'll get to it. So guys, I might call it a night now. Might say, do I watch anime? I tell you, because you're doing YouTube and trying to get subscribers and stuff, I've looked at a few anime things. I actually quite like it, but I've got a few people I've subscribed to and they've subscribed to me and I watch a bit of their stuff, but can't say if I was doing YouTube I'd be watching it, but if I wasn't doing YouTube. But yeah, it's not bad. Okay guys, well, saying there's 9 people here and not much happening, so if I could entertain you more with the guitar I would, but not really my thing yet. I'm trying to get into it, but finding time is the problem. So anyway guys, thanks for coming in tonight. Hope you liked our bit of a muck around cooking, and I will, I'll check him out. See you later, Gridlock. Love you too, Caligula. God, you guys make it. When I say I'm going to go, you all start bloody saying something. You were here in the background. That's good, mate. I'll be back probably Friday, Saturday night. You never know. It could even be tomorrow. Could be any time. But anyway, thanks for coming in, guys. It's been interesting. I will see you next time. And remember, you can never be too Aussie. Hooroo.